portal open. We'll see.
This is a surprise because it depends on your connections and what comes into the sphere. So those who are going for the first time, I will, think, perfect, welcome. So this is, we know each other, René. This is Georgie, Yogi George, and I'm Mathilde. And today, we are going to have an upgraded version of the heart resonance.
Oops.
Yes.
So for the new people, it's the same because you don't know the first one. For the people who've been practicing with us heart resonance and studying with us heart resonance, it will be a one more step upgrade on it. We just received it today,
So you need
basically.
to upgrade our daily practice.
That's why we have the 8th December. So 8th December will be more focused on all those Ascension practices and how you upgrade them all for the next level. Yes,
So I was counting the room. We are 21, 2 and 3. So for those who are watching right now on Facebook, if you would like to join us next Monday,
next Monday,
come
every
before.
Monday.
Come by 7 p.m. to have a space in the room.
Yes.
It's also valid for you guys. Alright, so we have a limited space, which has been a recurrent theme for the last Mondays. So we'll do, before we start, a bit of breathing exercise without too much movement, because once again, difficult to move. But we're gonna breathe to settle yourself, to align yourself, to ground yourself, be in your heart and in a relaxed state so your bandwidth is open so we can start the work. Remember, or just to let you know if you don't know yet, this is not a meditation. If you want meditation, it's not in this house.
We have more people.
We have more people.
Oh, we have more people.
The more the merrier. There is space.
There's definitely space.
Okay, good.
So,
Meaning that...
Hey guys.
Hi
Hello,
guys.
son.
yes, he says
Yes.
Good
coming.
to see you.
Hello. Good
Man,
evening.
you lost weight.
Yeah.
High five.
High five. High five.
Find a space in the middle.
So happy for you.
So, if you want meditation to relax and
Just
to
to
have...
clarify, it is still meditation in a way, but it's more activation and more
Yeah.
energy work. Not as a usual non-meditation with relaxation. So most probably will not allow you to relax much because you have to energetically work with the energy that we are going to bring.
So it's your spiritual fitness, and we are going to build up your light body to work on your different layers so you can receive your highest connections, you can receive the healing. Know that even though we are not coming to you directly, maybe it can be the case tonight, but I doubt. Know that the energy are anyway working on you on all your levels, and what we are asking from you is to be present, to be in a state of receiving and a state of heart expansion, meaning that there is no resistance. Yes, what are they talking about? I don't understand. What is this weird sound that they are doing? So this is resistance. The mind will create resistance, okay? Or in a state of contraction, be in a space to receive. If you are that amount tonight, it means that it works, that you know that you are receiving each time you are coming, you are upgrading each time that you are coming, and that's a fact.
Yes, so
So-
the Mondays we've been doing this Monday, every Monday for almost 3 years so far. And it's upgraded, of course, but we hold the same every weekly Monday heart resonance, openness, vortex, and guide. So for you to know, this is not the first time we're doing this, and many join us, and all they get the benefits, and it will continue and continue. And we have courses based on the same understanding of the heart resonance, and we receive many confirmation from many higher guides that this kind of repeated work and energy and heart resonance and vortex is being heard from the universe. So that's why we want you to understand that also from your side.
I'm also getting that some of you may have some toning, overtoning, or maybe light language that would like to be expressed. You will know and you will feel if it's something that you would like to express with sound or verbally, and this is the time as well. Because when we are doing the sounds, like humming, overtoning, like this.
Sometimes it's not really pleasant.
We are tuning the room, and we are opening the connections, and we are opening the portals. So if there is any interference, then it can disturb, and it's like we are managing the balance.
Yeah, basically keep an ear on the resonance. So just as much as you can match it, or if you feel like you cannot match it and something higher coming to you, you can allow it inside. So for example, I can be like, so I'm not disturbing the others also. I can keep that resonance happening within me without making it so loud.
So that was something that was coming.
Yes.
Any questions so far?
You mentioned that you will see the benefits, but you didn't tell what are the benefits.
Who would like to
Well,
share?
a lot of benefits we cannot tell.
Who is coming and have been knowing us for a while or just came recently, and who would like to share? In a couple of words, one word.
That's
Zach?
sure.
Yeah.
When the mind gets quiet because of meditation, which has different methods, and bless these souls, they're amazing guides. When the mind quiet down, the beauty comes up. And when the beauty comes up, things on the outside that match that beauty will come, whether it's at work, relationship, family. There's nothing that we are missing. We are perfect. We are loved. We are abundant. But we just don't see it because it's covered with dust. And whatever we're doing is removing that dust.
Beautiful.
That's how I can just
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's a very similar understanding of the idea of heart resonance as a manifestation. We call it 5D manifestation, if you heard. So when you are purifying your frequency and removing all the, you'll see us mentioning, removing all the other stories, just making sure that you are just building pure love and pure frequency, and then the universe has to listen and reflect back to you that what you are sending. So, and then as you mentioning, the beauty start coming based on that in your reflection, and can come with many ways. Now that's one of aspect. Other aspect is because we open up a vortex here. We talk about vortex a couple of times, but not everyone understanding it. So I mentioned a little bit. When there is a lot of stream of energy coming through, and imagine like in the river, the energy coming through, and it's creating like swirling energy. And then when we do the heart resonance, we build up that energy, pure love and light, and we swirl it in the room. And then with the crystal grid, it's open up a vortex in the middle. Everyone feel like, ooh, something is shooting up. That will allow a portal to open to another dimension. So your higher self, guides, angelic realms, they have much easier access to us through that opening. So that's the beauty of the vortex. Of course, vortex can happen naturally through the earth. Some area that has very powerful sacred spaces, they have vortex. This one is, I would say, heart-made vortex. It's so powerful right now because of the building up. And when Asil came with his channeling archangel, they were so happy with the vortex, and they built up on top of it. And from that day, everything just doubled, or maybe more than doubled. So that's another understanding.
Who else would like to share?
And I can also add about tonight specifically, the upgrade that we are going to work on, that we received, is we're going to work more with you. We're going to ask you also for your permission to embody more of your higher self through essence. So you'll imagine the highest version you can imagine yourself. And that would be as if your higher self in non-physical, your true essence. And we're going to embody that through the heart resonance. And you will see us guiding you and asking you, send your permission to your higher self, get your readiness, or send some code, and then you will start embodying your higher self. That will be added to the heart resonance. And the archangels been asking somehow with us, and because now it's a time of ascension, so it's required more, that it is, this time is ready for it. And then we hear the calling, of course, And people who's in tune, they will hear the calling also, right? Even we didn't mention it. And you will be called from your God and your higher self to receive whatever you want to receive, because it's co-creation, right? So that will be the small surprise in the middle, and some other things about the heart resonance, you will see them also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that good question.
See, one question sometimes will talk
Yeah.
half an hour, but it's needed maybe.
Mm.
It's good.
Any other questions so far as well? Are you ready? I think they're already ready at the back.
Mm. We'll explain more about embodying more the higher self in more webinars coming, and specifically with the 8th December. It's almost booked, by the way. On Saturday, our students understand also, maybe also if you study about the higher self, you'll understand. Our consciousness, as he was saying, we have all the power, we are expression of divine. Yet with the physical expression that is, we have a lot of limitation in that construct. But our essence is so powerful. The more you allow to drop some of those lower frequency and limitation, and allow embodiment of your true essence, we call it divine spark if you want to call it, the higher self if you want to call it, more consciousness will come to you that was you basically, but was not more available into this 3D construct. And then what will reflect huge, we cannot tell, it's the basis of ascension. We are ascending by bringing more consciousness through us, more light quality and more caution through our light body. So, and I think this time is one of the time of another jump.
Mm. Yeah, so basically tonight, like many other nights as well, but we are going to focus, as Georgie said, on the higher self. So your lower fractal is to elevate so you can reach
Yes, so we
your higher fractal.
we have to
the
go
higher
halfway
self. Yeah.
high, so your higher self can reach and lock, and then the archangels will guide into the embodiment or the receiving or assimilating those frequency within you, and then you have more code, more energy into your light body. It's an upgrade, iPhone upgrade, something like this. It's literally, you can see it like this. So you are the persona, you have the server, and this persona now, the more it's upgrade, you can receive more of the server of you, right?
Who has heard about light language, light transmission? Yeah, half of you I know, almost, yeah. So for those who haven't heard about light language and light transmission, they will be in the middle. Let's see what will happen. A language that you don't know with your mind, but that your heart will recognize. So it's going to be like sound and language and channeling, verbal channeling. So you don't need to analyze, just receive. And as if you were in a nap state, like a very relaxed state or napping, just receive it. Don't try to analyze what's happening. If you have questions at the end, we will be happily answering all your questions. But please allow to receive what is going to be provided in that space. Remember as well that all of you, each and every one of you, is creating tonight this energy. So being aligned is supporting that sphere that is already built around you basically, but we are going to elevate it. Cool? Make sense?
One more point I'm just receiving right now, that some of you knows us and knows the work that we do and the high frequency that we bring, the channels, the ascended masters, angelic realms, many to count. And they already trust the process. They know the heart resonance, they've been doing it for years, it's alright. So when we call them for them to open up and receive something in you, they trust, they know where we're going, it's always about love and light. But for people in you, we have to ask the permission because, and we don't have anything right now to prove for you to trust us. You have to keep coming for a couple of times to trust us or not. So it's up to you. If you trust that this frequency coming to you right now is from the highest frequency and angelic realms and higher self, then you receive. And if you feel you are not into it right now, that's okay. You just don't receive it. That's not a big deal. It's up to you. But of course, the more you start coming and joining us, you will witness the work, and then you build up that trust. And there's like, okay, I know George and Mathilde. It's always about love. There is always angelic happening some around. Perfect. I'm in. But right now, we just ask you to allow yourself for that permission to be sent. We cannot send it on your behalf. It's you, and assimilate and feel the energy. And if you like it, then open up.
Alright.
All right.
Let's go. One little reminder, you can switch off Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
One little reminder, guys,
See you
because I will
next
not
time.
repeat it.